The premiership they won in such dramatic circumstances. Stadium against the Rabbitohs in the 2021 season. A fabulous one.
Ahoy, Wasted World of Sports. We are live and we are ready for kickoff in the early game of Friday Night Footy. Panthers versus Dragons. I've got the Panthers, as you can see over there on that side of the screen. That side of the screen. As you can see, I've chucked a couple of bets on. Hopefully, we're going to win some money tonight. Hopefully, win the game as well. As I said, I'm on the Panthers. Who have you got? Let's chat. Let's talk footy.
Celebrating the life and the career of one of the...
Let's get this started over on Facebook Live as well. So yes, welcome along, everybody. Knock, knock, ahoy. Welcome along to something a little bit different. Potato Power, ahoy. Sabaton Liam, ahoy. Welcome to some sports ball, mate. I know you love some sports ball. So yeah, I've chucked some bets on tonight. We're hopefully going to watch some money. Hopefully we're going to win some money. That'd be nice. I've got as you can see over there on that side of the screen. I appreciate that you don't understand necessarily. If just because you're joining me, you don't necessarily understand the ins and outs of the rugby. So I've included basically all you need to know is that's my potential winnings there, as we are 1 minute away from kickoff. Morgan, how are you, mate? Hey, Morgo. This is the sort of thing that I want to do. If you happen to be watching the games in the future, we'll have to do some sort of hookup, some sort of communique where you can actually join in live with me, because I need some banter. I need a co-host to have a little bit of banter, you understand? So I only got around to put a couple of graphics up on the screen before kickoff, and that's the 3-leg and the 6-leg multi. But I've got a couple of other bets that I kind of kept to myself. So all up, I could potentially win about $600 or $700 tonight. So cross all your fingers and all your toes for me. That'd be very nice. Potato Power says, you don't know anything about rugby, not your sport, not to worry. That is completely fine. So, we're doing some respects at the moment, so I feel like, even though I'm not there, we're just live streaming this, I feel like I probably should pay my respects as well and shut the hell up. Norm Proven, Johnny Raper, and somebody else. I apologize to that third person. I didn't quite catch the name. Anyway, minute silence. Wow, 1 minute is an extremely long time when you have to try and be quiet. So Morgo's got Isaiah Yeo for first try. You know what? Once again, I think you went Isaiah Yeo last week. It's always a good bet. See, this is the problem that I had, and I said this in my multi-tips video before this game. Released it a couple of hours ago. This is basically what I said. I said the problem with the Penrith Panthers, and placing bets on the games is they've got strike power all over the park. The Dragons, they were easy. Ravalawa is a pretty good bet for a try scorer, but the Panthers, they've got try scoring potential all over the paddock. How do you narrow it down? Oh yeah, potato power. Sorry, we were doing a minute's silence for some people that have unfortunately passed away. But Isaiah Yeo for first try scorer. Liam Martin would also be another bet. I think I'm actually hoping for the sake of my multis that Ravalawa gets the first try, because this could get very ugly very quickly for the Dragons, and their heads will drop and they would just fall away. So I kind of hope for my sake that Ravalawa goes over first. I'd be feeling a lot more comfortable if that happens. And then the Panthers can just go run riot. They can do whatever they like. Oh, almost caught on the fifth tackle. This is not a good start by the Dragons. Yeah, that wasn't good at all. This could be... Wow. Okay. If you had any Panthers players for first try, might be looking good right about now after this set of 6. Francis Molo racing up out of the line. Big hit. That's what you want when you've got your backs against the wall early in the game. That is what you want. A big forward racing up and making a big hit. Potato Power 2000. It's 2 a.m. for you. Wow. Well, good morning. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon here. What's going on here? Time off. Time off has been called. Oh, we're looking at a shoulder to the face. Is that what we're looking at? Potato Power 2000. You have a video of a face reveal. Very cool. Hang on, you say I have a video of your face reveal. You mean me? My face has been revealed for a long time. My face has been revealed since... No, he didn't ground it. Why are we going upstairs? Carry on, carry on. It's no try. No try, move along, carry on. Let's go. Feel free to send it through Potato Power, yes. Absolutely send that one through.
Shoulder on shoulder, I think the ball was initially play on to this point, and the ball just gets where the Dragons by slide. The Dragons player jumps from the goal line and catches the ball.
Yeah, the Dragons player caught the ball. I said this immediately. We should listen to me and just move on with the game.
Make a case that was knocked on eventually by Tago into Tyrell Sloan. Either way, the Dragons will come up with the ball and they'll begin at their own 20. Tago got the first grab on it and knocked the ball in the young Sloan there, so it'll be a 20-metre restart. They hang on, the Saints. How they fare here, they knew what they were in for.
Potato Power says, nah, I asked you to do a face reveal. You want me to do a face reveal? How can I do a face reveal? You've already all seen my face. I don't understand. Oh, another mistake by the Dragons inside their own half. And wow, Sean O'Sullivan from behind looks a lot like Nathan Cleary. Just throwing that out there. That dude really is a little clone of Nathan. They probably look very different from side on, if you know what I mean.
Sullivan taking them on. They're up very quickly on the outside there. Good stop by Laurie, who was under pressure against the halfback. Just outside.
Okay, once I see the video, I'll understand. One of those moments, eh? I need to see it to understand. Third tackle, and they're only 5 meters out here. The first try, if the first try goes to Stephen Crichton, I'll be happy.
Fisher Harris wrapped up pretty comfortably here. Tackles up their sleeve on top of the line.
He's out that side. They're going left, and he is out that side.
Pelican also Laurie. Last play here. O'Sullivan chip kick once again. Out the side, Clyden taps it back. Martin, give it away.
No, see Charlie Staines. I was all praise for Charlie Staines last week, but there was an example of what happened every week last year. Last year. Every week, Charlie Staines would just get manhandled. Every single week.
Very good battle. The win tonight. They've got the Forbes Ferrari up against the Molong Marble. Other side of the field. And Brian Totwell against Cody Ravalawa, who grabbed that hat-trick last week. The Dragons in that round 1 win against the Warriors. Terrific. Confrontations.
Potato Power, you somehow managed to disable your Twitch at some point and then re-enable it. Very cool. I mean, not cool, but cool that you were able to re-enable it. That's what I mean. That part was very cool.
Thanks very much. We're just keeping an eye on the head injury assessment review. A couple of incidents already early in this game. The Panthers have been keeping an eye on James Fisher-Harris has had his head strapped up, and the Dragons also having a look at head knock. So we might see a couple of HIAs. I'm just waiting to see what we have.
Of course, with the official as far as the Nickos are concerned in the bunker. So what happened last week here is Yo O'Sullivan. Comes out to Wetwoods, now Crichton.
Penrith on the attack again. Oh, wow. You encountered an IP stealing bot. Never encountered one of those myself, thankfully. And it's another good defensive set by the Dragons. Okay, so the crowd is booing quite vigorously right about now, so you can tell it's a Dragons home game.
Speaking of HIAs, Lara, is there more news?
Well, it looks like Jack Bellin is being brought into this game. I can only imagine a little bit too early.
Yeah, you would think so. 7 minutes and Jack DeBellin is on the field. Probably a little bit too early. So that seems like an enforced interchange. Nice offload by, I'll just call him the big fella. Although the big fella, lots of offloads here by the Dragons, but just one too many. Coruscant cleans up for the Panthers, but that was looking dangerous. Now it's on for the Panthers. Kick out with the flick. Inside is Edwards. That could have been the first try right there. 6 more. Are the first point's going to be a penalty goal? Surely not. Surely you don't take the 2 points at this stage. Go for the try. Tap and go, for the love of God. Yes, good call. Now, if they lose this game by 2 points, bad call. But it is way too early to be piddling about with penalty goals. It's what you want to see. You want to see teams go for a try.
Meters away.
Win big. Here we go. Kick out with the offload. If he got that to the, yeah, if he got that to the ground, there's your first try scorer. Double, he sent it upstairs as double movement. Interesting. Blocker Roach claiming credit for that.
Be tough to see. Bit of a scramble on the line.
Yeah. Oh, we are not. Why are we looking for?
That was okay.
Let's not look for obstructions. Let's just.
Defenders pushing in there and Dow and Moan going in with James Fisher-Harris. So that's okay there, that contact at the line. Contact on the side. Stays alive, finds kick out, who realised they had 3-on-2. Raw and pass there as a finish. Where does he come down initially? That's the question.
I'm not even actually watching the replay. I should be. Short. Double movement. Ah, ha, ha.
Again, good scramble from the Saints. Down, he stopped there, short of the line. He's up over the line. The ball is initially grounded short, and then the ball is promoted over the goal line.
And the home crowd likes that. Of course they do. All right, Potato Power, share this story with me. Very curious. You decided to ask me for a face reveal, and I probably said something very similar along the lines of, why would I do a face reveal when I've already done it?
This is tough work here from the Saints early. How much petrol will take out of the chance wasted there for the Panthers on that left-hand side, who tucked early on.
My entire thing has been one gigantic face reveal. So I turned off that camera and Oh, okay. I was being a smarty pants. I understand. I did a face reveal by switching the camera off and switching it back on again. That's actually quite clever. I wish I'd have thought of that. I did a face re-reveal. What I should have done... now that I think about it, what I should have done, when I was asked for a face reveal, I should have switched the camera off, quickly dashed out, and had a shave in some capacity, and completely change my beard style on the fly. Right there and then. Completely new beard style. Done. That'd freak some people out. If it didn't take so long to grow back, I would probably say I'd shave the whole beard off and come back and re-reveal. Wouldn't that be funny? But then I would have to go through that awkward no beard phase. So I'm actually a little bit surprised that, especially after those early errors by the Dragons, that there's still no score in this game. 0-all after 10 minutes. But 0-all after 10 minutes, that is good for my second leg of the 6-leg multi, under 40.5 total match points. Charged down by Kickow. This is the first try. Who had Kickow? I was talking about Kickow in the lead-up. Anybody can score.
He didn't wait for the bounce. He just grabbed it. How athletic is he to take that?
Well, there you go, Morgo.
There's the family there. They'll enjoy that in the Penrith game.
First try scorer was a forward, so you were pretty close to Isaiah.
The amazing thing for me was the picker. There was no one within QE of him. Could have taken his time, but he didn't. Here's the charge down now.
I did not have kick out for try scorer.
Was going to roll around him, not a favourable bounce. Look at that. Great picker. Kick out scores the opener. You mentioned blocker.
And that's what I was saying at the top. And that's what makes it so hard to guess try scorers for the Panthers. Any number of them can get it done.
There wasn't a dry eye in the house, and he was in tears from the moment. Realised what was happening after video presentation with plenty of family members back in Fiji, and then as the family members rolled into the dressing room there at Penrith, well, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Big Shiro rang me and said, "Don't you watch it? You'll be balling." He was right.
Yeah, it's a good evening for me, I suppose. Potato power. 5:17 p.m. Good afternoon. Crichton got the conversion, but I did not have any of that. I didn't have any of that on my multis. Great charge down, though. Ben Hunt is having an absolute nightmare to start with. Actually, I need to check in on the tipping. How's the tipping going? I had the Panthers, obviously. Everybody else in Wasted Water Sports surely had the Panthers as well. 100% unanimous decision-making there on Wasted Water Sports. Panthers all across the board. Nobody has given the Dragons a chance here. Dazzler, 75 UK. Ahoy there, mate. How are things over there in the United Kingdom? So we're hoping we win some money today, Dazzler. That's the deal right now. So I've chucked the game on. I'm watching it on my other YouTube channel. But I also decided to stream it on Twitch because the other YouTube channel is so new. I understand when you do something brand new on YouTube, it's going to be quiet for the first little bit. So it's good to have somebody to chat to, so I thought I would connect it in with the Intoxigamer Twitch channel. You see? You understand?
Yeah, just an update. Tua is back here on the sideline, and he looks like he's getting ready to come back on. So
that was the method of my madness. Oh, penalty. Who got the penalty? Dragons.
Looks a little mystified.
Player who gave away a penalty looks mystified about the penalty. Stunning revelation by the commentary team there.
And also Zach Lomax. Another chance here. Their first opportunity.
And the Dragons, 14, almost 15 minutes into the game. I'm pretty sure this is the first time they've had the ball in Panthers territory. Well, let's see if they can do anything with it. Apart from drop it. Because they've been doing a lot of that so far.
His first try in the NRL in game number 81. Here's a moment. Inside, Molo was there. Go inside the 20 for the first time.
Just a really simple set. Oh, he did drop it. Okay, there we go. It's a forward pass. A tap on, forward pass. That's what I was saying. Let's see if they can do anything other than drop the ball. And then next tackle, they drop the ball. He didn't even need to do that. That's why you see he just stuck his hand up. Got a touch forward. No wonder he looks so distressed with himself. Because it was so unnecessary.
All the plans from Anthony Griffith before the game. Get the kick and complete. It hasn't happened so far.
Blood and Biff. That's what we want to see, isn't it, Dazzler? Blood and Biff like the English Super League. Although you're probably not allowed in the Super League to have a Biff anymore either. Bring back the Biff, right? Bring it back.
Dragons get a bit of line speed. They're up very quickly here as Hago comes in for a carry. Plan for Coruscant.
Well, that was very sloppy by the Panthers. Loose pass.
Shot on the ground for his trouble there from.
They lost about 10 meters there. And there is another mistake. Liam Martin drops it. The Dragons are way too happy for a team so behind at the moment.
That set going for the Panthers. They were going backwards, getting dominated the first time in this game so far. And Bird just puts himself in front of Liam Martin. Lose the ball. Exactly what they need. Come up with a couple of big hits early in this first half.
I'm all for getting excited, don't get me wrong. Get excited, fire away. But I mean, when you're losing and being dominated, even if it's very early in the contest, I don't understand why you would be taking the bollocks out of your competition. I mean, what are you trying to achieve? To fire them up? Get them refocused? Seems like a bad idea.
Just outside the Panthers 20. 17 minutes gone. Panthers by 6.
And in some breaking news, Cameron McInnes has been named to run out for the shot. What's happened there? That's a huge hit. Liam Martin was pissed off and he wanted payback. So he's come up with a big hit of his own. To'o is in off that wing again. It's worked out for them. I can't help but notice that To'o comes in off his wing on defense a lot. And that is very exploitable.
Just trying to get the miracle ball away all the time. Sometimes you've got to take the tackle. There's 3 in the tackle there from the Panthers. Tried to force the ball.
He has a real tendency to do that. Oh, blood! Blood, Dazzler! Blood! Bleeding out the nose there. Jack Bird bleeding out the nose. And he's taken out. Oh, Dragons have lifted here. They have lifted. Just a slight... I'm not going to say it's a shift in momentum. Oh, here we go. Head clash. Wow. Smash. Oh. I wish that I could put this on the screen. That was brutal. That's a broken nose, surely. I obviously can't put the game on live. I can do highlights of it, as long as the highlights are not the main portion of the screen. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Dazzler. Those don't... Yeah, my apologies, mate. I wonder if there's a way I can yeah, I don't those don't work here on this arrangement. I do apologize. Because as I said, I'm not really meant to be streaming this on this channel. I just... When you're just starting a new YouTube channel, things are going to be tough. Things are going to be quiet. So, since I'm essentially just chatting, I thought I would tie it in with the Intoxigamer Twitch. So I do apologize for that. I feel like you've wasted 100 bollocks, and I feel bad about that.
This is what you want to play against the best side in the competition in the Panthers. It's another big hit there by Laurie, and is this bomb on top?
So these multi-bets aren't looking very good at the moment. Oh, that's a good kick by Coruscant, though. Nearly a 40-20. Well, actually, I'm trying to establish, actually, if my bets are looking good or not. Well, the three-leg multi is not looking good right about now because we do need the Panthers with the minus 10.5 line. So essentially, for those of you who are unaware with sports betting, the line's a handicap, essentially. So, oh, that's a 40-20 for the Dragons. This game has flipped. It has absolutely flipped now. Like, I'm willing to say the momentum has completely shifted now. Panthers still ahead 6-0, of course, but things are just starting to go right now for the Dragons. That kick only landed about a ruler's length inside the sideline, but that's all you need. Although, if they go to Ravalawa's side, it's not going to happen on this play, obviously. But maybe the next play, they might. So, third, fourth, fifth. All right. On the last tackle, they could be shifting out Ravalawa's way, which would be good for me. And it's still early enough. He could score, tick off that part of my multis, and then the Panthers can just do whatever they want to do from that point on. Here we go. It's going right. Going Ravalawa's side. No. Well, that was horrible, wasn't it? Touched, he says. 6 again. No, that's a double movement. That is a double movement. If the first instance was a double movement, that's an even bigger one. Huge double movement. The referee's just like, Jared. Oh, sorry, Matty. He doesn't even know who's up in the bunker. Referee has no idea what's going on. Oh, it was a huge double movement. Massive. Massive double movements.
Touch there. Picked up by Kerr. 4 or 6 again. Coruscant gets involved in the play. He gets involved, having been out of play, at the play the ball. So
okay, so we're potentially looking at an offside here against the Panthers.
What happens here? Certainly a second and then he's promoted. There is no try, however, the on-field decision on the offside. No decision.
Okay, so no try, offside, penalty, Dragons.
Involved in the play, having been out of play at the play. Just didn't get himself far enough back, did he, Coruscant? Just got off the ground after the play the ball. It'll be a penalty. Offside from Appy. He comes from the ground and then he puts the Saints do here.
Well, they don't take the 2. Two points means nothing. You've got to tap and go. You're not going to beat the Panthers by going in 2s. You've got to go in 4s and 6s. It's that simple. Doesn't matter what stage of the game it's at. Dragons going out to the right-hand side. This is what I want to see because they've got that big fella out on the right-hand side. For those of you unfamiliar with the game, I'm talking about that dude. The big dude in the white jersey. We want him to score a try. Even though we don't want his team to win, we want him to score a try in the process of losing. Oh, well, that's not good. Tyrell Sloan has scored for the Dragons. That's not what we wanted. Well, this game has swung in momentum the past 10, 15 minutes or so. B, that was not who I wanted to score the try because I don't think they're going to get too many more. And C, that sucks.
Oh, what a catch that was. Lomax was thereabouts, as always.
Can't begrudge them for that, though. That was a little bit too easy. But that is not making my Maltese look very good right now. Multi-danger. That's what I say. Multi-danger. So anyways, I was saying way earlier, some breaking news. Cam McInnes will become Shark number 550 tomorrow night after being cleared to make his return to the field. Tomorrow night, Sharks versus Eels. Looking forward to that. The Sharks are my team. I generally don't do live streams of my team because I'm a little too emotionally invested when that's the case. Conversion successful, and really, just like that, we are now at 6-all. 25 minutes gone. And my Maltese are not looking good. Again. Although last night my Maltese were looking pretty good up until around the 65-minute mark. And at the 65-minute mark, they just went down. They went downhill very fast. So the last 10 minutes has all been down the Panthers' side. This game just flipped on its head. Absolutely unbelievable. Not good. I'm not happy. Not a happy camper at all. This isn't good for my tipping contest either. Not that I think. Look, 10 minutes. 10 minutes doesn't make a game, as we saw. Is that a 40-20 as well? No. Well, Dylan Edwards didn't want to take the risk there, but he did not need to play at that. So 10 minutes doesn't win or lose a game necessarily. I mean, we saw last night that 65 minutes doesn't win a game. 80 minutes. That's what it's all about. 80 minutes. So I'm not necessarily too worried about the tipping aspect of things at the moment, but they might think about the 2 points here, actually. The Panthers have just got a penalty inside the Dragons' half, about 40 out. I wouldn't. I still wouldn't. It's still too early for penalty goals, especially when you've just spent the last 10 minutes down your own end. I wouldn't do it. And they're not doing it either. Good call. See? Great minds think alike. They are the reigning champions. And they've... yeah, I should be... no, I shouldn't be a... I was going to say I should be a coach, but no, I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. I would be the worst coach. Not necessarily worst tactically or anything. I would just be not pleasant, I'm sure. Players wouldn't enjoy being coached by me. because I would have extremely high expectations. So that is the first tackle of the set. They are 10 metres out. Somebody just got taken out. And it's a penalty to the Panthers again. So Panthers halfback O'Sullivan, he's out. Late hit. It's not that late. That wasn't that late.
Putting the halfback on notice, going to come into the line, this is what's going to happen.
I don't know that that was late at all.
Enough to, that was late.
Okay, Blocker Roach says, fair enough. That was... All right, let me tell you something. If Steve Blocker Roach says it was late and unnecessary, then it was late and unnecessary, because he does not mind a little bit of contact. Let's just say that. So if he's saying it, I'm obviously wrong. I will happily own up to that one. I thought it wasn't too bad. I mean, we were watching it in slow motion when I finally got around to seeing it, to be fair. Put on report here, Jaden Sewer for a late hit that I didn't think was really all that late. Sinbin! Wow! Oh, well, that changes. The game flips again. Wow. At normal speed, it looks even more fine. More fine. I have a fantastic grasp of the English language. Ahoy there! X2, Maharaj Bros, YT. Welcome along, mate. Are you watching the game? What are your thoughts so far? I thought it was all Panthers at the start. And then for the past 10 minutes, it sort of flipped. But now the Panthers are getting ascendancy back again. I don't know what the referee is doing. Ah, you don't have KO. This game's not on Channel 9? I would have thought this was on Channel 9, free to air.
The Dragons down a man defensively, the Panthers down a halfback. Someone's going to come from the field, and there's no Panthers.
You watch the games on 9. Sean O'Sullivan's going off. That's quite big. You don't want your playmaker going off the field when you've got the ball 10 metres out from the opposition line. I mean, you probably don't want your playmaker going off the field, period, but... so some dudes just run out now for the Panthers that I've never seen before.
Back row last week. Now he'll play into his more natural halves position tonight. But O'Sullivan coming from the field downstairs to Ulla.
And fair bit happening down here was Josh Kerr from the Dragons has also gone up the tunnel for an HIA. Tarek Sims is back on the field, and George Bird
Lara Pitt
for his club debut as well.
It's Lara we saw.
I reckon the games should just... Oh, they are taking the 2 points.
Off the bench.
So they didn't take the 2 points before the last penalty. They're taking the 2 points now. I wonder if that has anything to do with the... Oh, that was close. I wonder if that has anything at all to do with Sean O'Sullivan going off. You lose your playmaker 10 metres out from the line. Billy, ahoy there. How can you watch online?
Just on 12 months ago, George Bird.
You know what? I would be happy to share on Discord. I always can't put the game on YouTube, but I might be able to share it on Discord. Do you have Discord? If anyone's got Discord, I might be able to share the actual game footage on there. Then you could watch the game footage with me on Discord and hang out in the chat room still.
Recommending that was a sin bin fence. Lead by 2.
So the first penalty. So the first penalty, right, I think I'm understanding this now. The first penalty, there was no sin bin, so they didn't take the 2, they stayed on the attack. The second penalty, St. George got a guy in the sin bin, they've taken the 2, backing their attack to go all the way back down with the one-man advantage is what I'm guessing is happening here.
He's off the charts. Here is Luai, who took the bump on his way through from George Burgess, who was fresh on the field, and he's going to give away a penalty here.
Uh-oh.
Pretty much his first involvement in the NRL.
A penalty to the Panthers again. Take another 2. Go 4 ahead. Late hit on Jerome Luai. Oh, he's just... Well, he hasn't punched him. He's just whacked him in the face. Nothing in it, but really unnecessary. Absolutely nothing in it, but really unnecessary at the same time. Down to 12, and they're risking some 6 more for the Panthers. Hold on attack.
Chest there of Sloan. The teenager did well though. Comes back to the open side. Good tackle there on Sorensen, made by Burgess.
We're inside the last 10 minutes now of the... Who's that? Another forward. Spencer Leniu has scored. This isn't what we want. We don't want this. We want the Panthers to win, right? I'm guessing. I want the Panthers to win. We need Stephen Crichton or Brian To'o to get over for a try, is what we need. Jeez.
Panthers. Get back against the Saints, who are another man down. Look at that. Looks like he's going to get out the back. Straight through. Panthers are in again under the posts.
Under the post, Panthers.
I reckon he wasn't pumped also.
And I said take the 2. I would have taken the 2 that time. I really would have. No regrets. No regrets. There's no guarantees that you're going to get a try. Take the 2. Put yourself 4 points clear while the guy's still in the bin. Okay, they've ended up in a better position now. A way better position now because Crichton will definitely convert this. And just like that, we are 14-6 Panthers. How long of the... There doesn't appear to be anything on the screen telling me. How long the Saints have a guy in the bin.
Too many strike players. Just all had eyes for Isaiah Yo out the back there. Panthers are in again. The restart. We'll go down here. Try score and we'll bring it back.
We really need the... What are we looking at here? He's staying down. I don't like this staying down, but... Staying down after a tackle to try and milk a penalty. I don't like it, whoever does it.
Jack Bird there this time. Dr. Bellin got to him. So did Moses. What's a little juggle.
So where are we at? We've got 14-6 Panthers, 7.5 to go. Panthers with the line is... Yeah, that's not That's okay. Minus 10.5 points. That's not too bad. But we do need Ravalawa to score. We do need Crichton to score still. All is not lost. Let's just put it that way. Whoops, I've just hit the microphone. I apologize for that. All is not lost. It is not time to panic. Good step there. Still got a couple of tackles. They're back inside the Dragons' 10. They seem to be doing this through the forwards, and they seem to be willing to do it through the forwards. You've got to earn the right to go wide, but I would like to see the ball go wide. Kickout's got number 2. Too easy. Kickout's got a double. Oh. This is not good for my multis. Not good for my multis at all. Just saying.
Here's the strip. And you gets the strip, and then straight away, the Panthers on the attack. Look at this for power running. Legs tackle, you can't do that. Couple of arm grabs.
Come on.
Not on this guy. As I said, the Saints are looking tired. He's in again for number 2.
Great for the tipping comp. Not good at all for my multis. Kick out over for his second try. Panthers are up by 12, so they've covered the line no matter what. I don't like going into halftime with no try scorers successful on my multis. It's not usually a good sign. Anyways, this is a pretty easy conversion, so it's about to be 20-6. And I'll have a quick break and be right back with you.
Don't get in front of him. You're in all sorts of trouble. Just trample straight over. Here's the kick. Inside the uprights, Crichton with the conversion. It is 20 points to 6 a game. The balance of 6-all not that long ago. The moment Jaden Silver put the late hit on, it has swung around 2 tries for the Panthers. One's a Lenu. The second one here, the kick out. Good ball for Luai, who hits that gap between Moan and also Lomax. No surprise, he leads our BB hard-earned index towards half-time.
So another try before halftime would be nice if it's one of my try scorers. If it's not one of my try scorers, we don't want it to happen. I'll be extremely disappointed if we don't get this one. I thought we were onto a really good thing.
Halfway line, cross from Yoda, Edwards back on the inside. It's called the Melbourne Storm play. How many times we see Smith, Cronk and Slater combined like that? Here's Luai, chance to tango. On the side of the field. Cuts down within almost 30 metres of the Dragons line. Big metres here once again for Penrith. It's Luai for height on this one.
It's incredible how the game just completely changed.
Still in play, tapped, flamed, toted forward.
Oh,
Even he can't get there with his foot.
close.
They're a dangerous football side, aren't they?
Close, but no cigar, Gorilla.
Here in the first half, but a lot of one-on-one missed tackles here from the Saints. Got to clean that area up. Always out there, the Panthers.
So, Penrith.
It just takes two to remind it. Don't forget it's half-time. Hannah, Benji, and the G-Train. I see Gordy back. It's an goal for Woods. Through this first half. And we build up to the second game, the double header.
Oh, yeah, it's a double header tonight. I forgot about that.
Friday Night Footy on Fox League as the Dragons will play 15 short. halfway line. Eventually Sims might play the ball. Villain. Very quickly looking for a quick play of the ball. He gives Hunt some room here, and now Bird hands it off to Sully, who's been well contained so far in his few chances by Stephen Hunt. Bird gives it to Hunt, coming quickly low midfield. Fresh play for him.
Not much going on here.
This time, Jalen Sewer is back on for the Dragons, so it's 13v13 once again. Another chance wasted there by St. George.
So the Dragons back to their full complement.
From the Dragons here in the first half. As you said, the crash ball there, but much hope of catching the footy. They just closed the gap straight away. Another opportunity now. They just tipped the scoreboard over. That's how good they are. I didn't think it was 20-6 the way that both sides have played in the first half, but
20-6 is not a huge difference. And that's a drop ball by Charlie Staines.
Staines here to test out these tired Dragons forwards. But in the contest here,
I don't think Charlie Staines should be testing out forwards, tired or otherwise. That's just my personal opinion.
also involved in the tackle.
I was full of praise for him last week, but this week he has started to look like the Charlie Staines of last year.
Error from Staines, opposed to a strip by Bird. Right back out too, didn't challenge that one. Staines just quickly got back out on his wing. Still got another set left before half time, I'd say, the Panthers. Last chance for the ball, you'd imagine, here on the Dragons. And they're cycling forward.
Yep, only 1 minute to go till half time. And the Dragons with a juggle in their own half. Got the offload, but old mate wasn't expecting the ball. That was the problem. And this is very messy. And the Panthers have got it. Here we go. There is going to be another try before halftime. Who's going to get it, though? Go to the other side. They're over the right-hand side at the moment. Go left. Go left and give it to Steve Crichton. Yes, here we go. Where is he? Wow, they've dropped the ball. Oh, Crichton's over this side of the field. I'm telling them to go left, which is Crichton. No, actually, Crichton would be over on the right, wouldn't he? Come to think of it. Never mind. Stephen Crichton, number 4. Yeah. And the halftime siren blew a few seconds early. Oh, and it blew late as well. That was the most bizarre thing. So the halftime siren went with like 4 seconds left on the clock. And then another siren went after it. I think that happened once, like way back in the day. Way back in the day. Like old school rugby league. I'm pretty sure that happened. I want to say it was the Bulldogs game. I'm not sure the circumstances around it. But I think it happened at the Bulldogs at Belmore. I want to say Belmore. Is that the name of their home ground? Or there used to be the name of their home ground back in the day? I think a siren went, but and the referee blew for half time, but there was still like 5, 10, 15. There was some, probably not 15. I think you would know if there was 15 minutes left. I want to say there was still like 5 minutes left on the clock. And there was this siren sound, and the referee marches everybody off for half time, and they were all so confused. It transpired that the siren was from the train yard behind the stadium or something like that. But it's definitely happened before. Not in recent times, I don't believe. That was the first time I've ever seen that. Seen or heard it.
That game soon, but up next, all the first half analysis from Cogra.
But anyways, 20 points to 6 at halftime. Panthers over the Dragons. My multis aren't looking very good at all. My multis are actually looking the worst they ever have. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, this is not great. So I had a nice simple 3-leg multi. Panthers on the line. That part of it's looking good. But I need Stephen Crichton and I need Ravalawa to score tries. Neither one of them bagged a meat pie in that first half. So that's a little bit of a concern. Of greater concern is that 6-leg multi because I need more try scorers. I need my guys to get tries. But we also need to keep that score under 40.5 points overall, which is still fine at the moment. But, you know, it's at 20 points to 6. We're already halfway there, essentially. Over halfway there. We don't want too many more tries to be scored. Some tries, fine. We really don't want too many more, though. That would be a big problem as far as my multis go.
Worries from the game's best writers, podcasts, and videos. Personalize your feed with my code. Go deeper into footy. Codesports.com.
Half time.
A lot of us in all this stuff.
I'd be very interested to see some of the stats here.
See that? Look that. For over 37 years, Invest
Whoa.
25% per annum while investing in projects that not only
The
create
possessions and completions. I don't think either side is going to be very happy with this. Dragons at 48% possession.
Why don't we always say we're doing nothing special?
Panthers
Because it's not a
52.
special occasion.
But the
Do you know what's
completion
the
rate.
difference?
I don't think the Panthers are going to be happy with 77% sounds like a lot, but 17 out of 22 completions. Dragons, 10 out of 18, 55%.
I mean, come on,
That's
people
just not good
want
enough.
special in this.
The scoreline is probably reflective of those
Playing my man.
completion
There's something special
those
about
completion
nothing
rates.
at Hastings Steering.
Time in possession, pretty even, but
Best equipment.
it's all about the quality of what you've done with that possession, isn't it? You can get all the possession in the world, but if you don't do anything with it,
We work
what's the
alongside
point?
you with expert advice.
And that's what it seems to be the case for St. George at the moment.
It's available anywhere, anytime. They might be our people.
0 line breaks is another one that leaps out.
Hastings Steering. You.
0 line breaks for the Dragons, 3 for the Panthers. And here we go. That's a big stat as well. All run meters. 944 meters for the Panthers. 621 to the Dragons. There is only a minute's difference. Just over a minute's difference in time in possession. It's 52%, 48% possession to the Panthers. But the run meters, that's really blown out. That's in the Panthers' favour. Huge. 15 tackle breaks to the Panthers to 6 to the Dragons. Another big difference.
Last weekend, they were good. They were efficient. Completion rates were high, and they just got the better of the Dragons. Very easy.
Everything else looking fairly even so far. Anything that's relevant anyway.
Very dangerous, dude. Yeah, but they hit back here through Sloan. He was great in the air. So Ben Hunt, 2 try assists with his first 2 kicks. But then the sin
And just errors. 7 errors by the Dragons.
really cut the Dragons.
7 errors. Ahoy there. Ronda Kasim.
Goes over 42nd try, but it was dominant.
Welcome along. Just running through some halftime stats
Away from the Dragons and
right now.
Well, it's dominant. No Cleary, no problems at the moment. They just seem to get through their work.
No Cleary, no problems, says Who said that?
For the Dragons, 10 from 19, 53%. That's just not good enough.
Benji Marshall, it sounds like.
13 to 5. That's why the score is...
Sounded like Benji Marshall. No Cleary, no problems. That's like the catchphrase of the season so far.
Return to the field. Jaden Sewer was sent to the sin bin, as you touched on earlier. Late shot, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right. 7 errors. These are the key stats, really, for the Dragons. 7 errors. 15 missed tackles.
What they call deep into the line, so he's taking it right to the line, and he hits him. You can't get charged for the force you hit someone if it's not illegal.
The run meters, the discrepancy, 621 for the Dragons to 944 by the Panthers. For the time in possession, only being out by a small percentage, that's rather unacceptable. And that's the reason they're behind 20 points to 6 at half-time. But 20 points to 6 to half-time, it's not looking very good for me. I want something... Well, I mean, the scoreline is fine, but I've got a few multi-bets on. See, over there. Over there on the side of the screen. A couple of multis that I've chucked on. Simple 3-leg multi. Panthers, 10.5 line. That's looking really healthy at halftime. But we need some try scorers. I've got Stephen Crichton and Ravalawa in all my multis as anytime try scorers. And they're not on the board yet. Either one of them. Not a single one of them. They haven't scored a try yet. So that's really starting to concern me as far as my multis go. And of course on the 6-leg multi, which is the big one, I've actually got the wrong price there on this. That 6-leg multi is actually worth a few $100s. So I've got the wrong graphic there because I was doing that in a rush. I'll tell you, live though, that 6-leg multi is worth $565 to me for a $10 stake. A $10 stake for a potential $565 win. So I really do want that to play out. So that's the Panthers to win. The Panthers to win by 13 plus with under 40.5 match points. But we need Ravalawa, Crichton, and To'o to score tries, and that's not looking very good. Not looking good at all at the moment. But I've also got the Panthers under 40.5 points total. Ravalawa and Crichton, try scorers. I think that one's still on 26. Yeah, we've got 26 match points at the moment. 1 try each in the second half. That's what I'd be hoping for. Another 12 points, so I can get away with that. 1 try each or some missed conversions. But I really need Crichton and Ravalawa to be the only try scorers in the second half. And I would be very happy. That would work out just fine for me. I've got a feeling it's not going to go that way, though. I think there's plenty more tries, plenty more points out there in the second half. Yeah, my multis, they're not looking good. But as I said, the tipping's fine. I'm happy about the tipping. Everybody tipped the Panthers in our competition. And look, if you'd like to join our tipping contest at NRL, tipping.nrl.com. Tipping.nrl.com.
The screen's working fine.
It's not too late. Not too late. You can join at any time. So if you would like to go head-to-head with us in a little tipping contest, feel free. The details are down there, that way, in that corner. So just head to tipping.nrl.com and enter that code to join our competition. KO Sports is in an ad break, and they'll be back real soon. I think I'll have a little ad break of my own, and I'll be right back with you for the kickoff in the second half.
It is no surprise in game number 100. Big Bill kick hours. A start tonight for the Penrith Panthers. His brother cheering on from the hill for an emotional jersey presentation at Penrith yesterday. He's grabbed not one but two tries. Opening 40 minutes. The Panthers lead the Dragons here. 20 points to 6. First game of 2 tonight coming your way on Friday Night Footy. Live on Fox League, Warren Smith, Steve Roach. And Lara Pitt to take you through the second half of this one before we take you to the SCG for the Seagulls and the Roosters. They can't find a way to stop that man, Steve Roach. The Dragons are in all sorts of trouble here tonight.
Yeah, well, they have to make a game of it. They have to come out here and score first in the second half to make a game of it. Kick out. I've seen him in this sort of mood before. Just give him the ball. When he's in this sort of mood, he is unstoppable. He's been outstanding. But the poor old Dragons, 10 from 9.
Second half, here they come.
And 9 errors. Been their biggest problem.
9 errors, says Blocker Roach. I think it was more than that.
Something to come out with here to begin this second half. Anthony Griffin being disturbed with what he saw in the opening 10 minutes in particular. The
It
Dragons
was...
dominated at the ball at their own end.
Where did I find that? Because I mentioned it before. Ah, no, 9 errors, he says. 7 is what I've got actually on the screen in front of me. So I was wrong. I was thinking of the missed tackles. 15 missed tackles. Wow, okay, so I'm looking at the NRL website. It says 7 errors for the Dragons. Blocker Roach has just said 9 in the commentary. So I don't know if he's been counting in his own mind and just got it wrong, or if there is a completely different official source for this information.
He has been the real factors in building this Penrith team into the juggernaut they are. Great last week, ball playing and running.
We are back out for the second half. There's actually a St. George Dragon. You know what? Whoever decided on the partnership between St. George Bank, which has a dragon as a mascot, incidentally, that whole partnership is just perfect. Perfect.
They had in those opening sets.
He got himself into the game, but midway through the first half, the 40-20, and then the try assist with the crossfield kick. A little bit more of a hand from his forwards.
I used to be with St. George Bank, actually.
It's a good sign for the Panthers.
Just as a little aside that serves no purpose whatsoever. And we are go for the second half. Kickoff. Panthers with first use of the footy. And I'm surprised that wasn't Charlie Staines, but old mate number 17 there. Sorry, I don't know who number 17 is. Haven't done my research on the reserves. But he got picked up and driven backwards.
Was outstanding in the first half. Lovely ball for Spencer on the new to crash across.
So just a little bit of a settler here. First set back out after the break. You expect that. Early kick? No.
Viewing acquaintances with Jack Bird and also McCullough there.
So the Panthers first set back. They got up to the halfway line.
Outside the 40, drives it through.
Nice low kick. Dragons coming back off their own line. There's Ravalawa. So basically, for the sake of our multis,
The hat-trick he scored last week.
Ravalawa and Crichton, 1 try each. And then that's the end of the scoring for the night. I'd be happy with that.
It was just a message from both coaches at halftime. Anthony Griffin not impressed at the opening half.
So Lara Pitt's doing the sideline report. Anthony Griffin apparently not happy at all. Who'd have thought? 14 points down with so many errors and so many missed tackles. I can't imagine why he wouldn't be happy. Good catch there by Dylan Edwards, because that was a big kick.
Take it on the full. Dr. Brian To'o, who's under pressure here from Josh Kerr, who's back on deck having passed his own.
To'o's getting dragged around a bit tonight. He doesn't seem like he's his usual self. You know what I mean? He really seems off his game a little bit tonight, for whatever reason. Shame I picked him as one of my try scorers in the 6-leg multi.
You can't afford to do it, just that discipline. Panthers just rolling forward again.
Up over halfway now, the Panthers.
A little bit more from them in the second half here, the Panthers.
There's, oh, big Isaiah, and he lost the ball forward. Big Isaiah, he went through. He nearly went through. They just grabbed him by a thread of his jersey back. And then the ball popped free.
Use his size to get past him, his speed to get past the Bellin, and the contact from Jack the Bellin just jolted the ball free.
Great knows when to run him, mate, so
Speaking of me just saying To'o doesn't look 100% tonight, he is now down getting treatment. Not saying it's related in any capacity. It might be a new injury. But I did say I did say
Ahoy, Footy fans, welcome back.
All three in the middle, don't they, the Panthers? Those tackles.
yeah, the Panthers have been doing a lot of play through the middle tonight.
Isaiah, and yes, the contact there, the extended arm just reached that left shoulder straight away.
I had the backs as
He knew he was in trouble immediately.
You dislocated elbow too.
I had the back line as the try scorers, but they've been doing most of their damage up the middle.
We'll see him again this evening. Big loss to the dummy half. To'o getting the
To'o's getting strapped.
to get him off.
Yeah, he didn't look 100%. He really didn't.
Players concerned.
That's it. So that's interesting to see him down getting treatment.
Now in just 14, it's not straight into the hooking role as such, and there he is.
You just don't expect To'o to get picked up and dragged around, ragdolled all over the paddock.
Inside here for Jaden Sewell, but again the Panthers up there in numbers, and they hold him up, driving backwards the best part of 10 metres where he's able to play the ball.
So this is a good defensive set on the back of an error. The error happened like 10 metres Dragon side of halfway. It's now the fourth tackle. Hunt has kicked from the 40-metre line, Panthers side of halfway. That was a really good defensive set. And there's a knock on by Dylan Edwards.
There's a whistle, surely. That was, well, the call is
Lost after the held call. Very lucky there, Panthers.
It looks like he thought he was going to be bundled in the touch and let go of the ball, or tried to get it back in field. Got there in plenty of time. They held him up.
Very lucky.
Drive him over the sideline. Look, he just drops the ball down on the ground. Like scoops it up. Is that play on? The ball's just there.
referee screaming hell there a couple of times. They made a case that he was actually tackled with the first time his backside made contact with the turf.
Backside.
Oh,
dear God.
Calling hell, but then says, no, you lost it.
The backside.
So many times a couple of players giving the ball back after they pass the ball and it comes free after a call of held. The Dragons have it though.
Dragons ball.
Handed off to Kerr. And they get 6 more tackles here. The Panthers being offside.
Oi!
From close range to Bellin. Within reach of the line. Burgess spinning. Gives it to Hunt. Staying alive himself. Back to Lindy, who makes the tackle with Edwards. Slow play the ball. Edwards gets involved again a second or third time. And it's going to be play on. Still on the upright pad as much as anything. Couple plays left in this set.
Oh, and it's a knock on. Knock on Dragons. 4th tackle right on the line. That was so close to the line that he could have just reached out and dropped it over. Well, I mean, not dropped it over. That'd be a ridiculous thing to do, wouldn't it? Oh, Blocker Roach is not happy. Blocker's not happy.
Sorensen there all over the shoulders of Moses and Vine, making contact with him and pushing him backwards as I was trying to play it. So I guess the Panthers are a little unlucky on the sideline call with Edwards losing the ball. Dragons very unlucky right there. Here is Jack Bird. What a balance been between those two. They've been going at it.
Oh, that's a big hit. You heard that one. If you're seeing the game, you heard that one. Bloody hell. That was a big hit.
Isaiah will play it here. Morrison. Across to Edwards. Uses his speed to get things going. And the sticky situation there from deep inside their own territory.
Last tackle. Oh, Ravalawa. Very nervous under the high ball. He did well, though. Recovered nicely. And the home crowd, but I don't know why they're booing. I understand the whole concept of everybody thinks that their team is being done wrong in some way, but sometimes, even despite that fact, you do kind of wonder, like, okay, why are we booing here, in all honesty?
So far in this game.
Last tackle, Hunt with the kick. Not really challenging in any capacity. Pretty easily cleaned up there by Dylan. Oh, Potato Power, you jumped onto the Discord and had a look at the game, did you? You're like, wow, that looks painful. It hurt. It sounded painful. It sounded painful as well. If you could hear it, I don't know if the stream on Discord is playing sound, but it sounded painful. Smack! It was a big hit. Kicking down to Ravalawa again. All right, so 10 minutes of the second half gone, and we're still 26 points overall. Potato Power says, I joined and saw a guy eating another sack or general area. That's a fair sort of summation of... Yes. You know what it was, but... Just, yes. Conveying what it looked like. I understand. Dragons with the run of play here. Last tackle. Hunt says, no, thank you. Crichton just Yeah, no chances at all. Crichton just bats it back over the dead ball line. Repeat set for the Dragons.
Gotta wonder where the support is there for the Saints. He's looked pretty good when he's been on.
So let's reassess what's going on here. Let's check out my multis. So 26 points overall. It's not too bad. So the 6-leg multis, I don't think the 6-leg multi's on. 26 points already. Got to stay under 40 and a half. Maybe with a missed conversion. 16, 14, 16 points. No, I don't think there's any. No, there's no real chance. They all need to be missed conversions. I think the 6-leg multi's gone. The 6 legs gone tonight. That was forward. Ben Hunt, forward pass. He got away with that one. Oh, that's a try. Number 12. Jaden Sewer. That is not who we want. All right, the 6-leg multi's done. The 6-legger is gone, skis. So we should get rid of that one. That's done. Fail on the 6-leg multi. It's gone. My only hope for tonight now is the 3-leg. Who cares about points, total, or whatever? We now just need Crichton and Ravalawa to score tries.
So a switch with Tago playing on the left-hand side with Stephen Bright on his outside playing on the left wing. Brian To'o out of action, perhaps a bit of a misfit.
Wow, Jaden, who had Jaden Sewer as a try scorer?
For the Panthers. As a result,
that's going to be a pretty good payout.
Jam in and Sewer poured through a hole. 20 points.
I don't know that I can still see the odds.
A bit of atmosphere rising here at Cobra. Well, they put themselves back into the game. Pretty important kick, this one.
Game over as far as my betting is concerned, Dazzler. That's for sure. Game over for my bets. Thought I was onto a good thing with this game as well. I thought I was onto a good thing. Disappointing. But the game itself, the game as a game is still very much alive. 20 points to 12, 27 minutes to go. It's still very much game on as far as the game goes. But my bets, my multis, even the 3-legs looking doubtful at the moment, to be perfectly honest. But the 3-legger, that could turn around pretty easily. $85. Potato Power says, do they at least have a net behind the goal thing? No, they don't need a net behind the goal.
Both teams winger for the Panthers. So the reshuffle is left-hand side. Crichton playing left wing. Kick out inside them.
The home crowd is getting... You know what? I mean, I sort of came into this game really skeptical, but we might have to take the Dragons seriously this year. After all, a kick on the second tackle. That was ridiculous because Dylan Edwards is back there waiting for it. He wasn't in the defensive line. He was already back for it. That was just ridiculous. We might have to really take the Dragons seriously this year.
Charlie Staines coming in from the right and play at 35 away from the Dragons line. Yeah, inside the eyes of
Disappointed about my multi. My multi bets are done.
Keeping it alive, a chance on his left-hand side.
Mitch Kenny is out there now for the
Done,
Panthers.
done,
He
done.
finds it. Last tackle. O'Sullivan.
Oh,
At the line.
Kick out just got interference by his own man.
So was kick out.
Are we going to have a look at this? Why are we looking at this?
And then kick out blowing up that he was obstructed.
Well, he was obstructed by his own man, I thought. Kickout was on for a hat trick there. There is absolutely no penalty try there.
They went down like 9 pins here after a kick from O'Sullivan. Tago going in, kick out going out.
Zach Lomax ran across, which knocked Tago into Kickout. Fair enough.
No question with Brother Lava there making the catch. This being a penalty try, but you're happy in this situation. I think we saw this pretty much. That guy makes this each member of the play from going. There's no way 100% of the time last year that this was a
M. Enko, ahoy there.
The referee says he.
Well, it was clearly no try.
He knew that. Back there, Dragons, for me a penalty.
Referee's just like, bugger off, everybody. Ten in the bin. That changes everything again. Dragons player sent off.
Consistent with what we saw throughout 2021 with the interpretation of professional fouls in that situation. Again, a no-brainer.
He did, yeah, he did clearly step across, though.
Good and ground there, though. Well, he did go in front of him, but anyway.
Blocker Roach disagrees. He didn't really stand his ground. He clearly shuffled towards the attacking player.
They scored twice. And Sewell was in the sin bin in the first half. Here they are again with a man advantage till the 65th minute. And it's here in the middle of the field. Not much doing.
Oh, I apologize, Potato Power. I don't really... Oh, that's a good one too. Make Dan laugh. I don't have it set... I'm not really meant to be streaming this on Intoxigamer. This is a new channel that I've set up. So I do apologize. I feel like I've just ripped you off there, mate. Because those aren't set up to work. Oh, he went in front. That's good. Oh, it's one-on-one strip. They're just holding on. They're holding on. Holding on, surviving.
One-on-one strip. Building up straight away, bang. Strips the ball. Did well too. Ramon not to get involved in the tackle. Here we go.
And a penalty. This game is far from over. Far from over as a contest.
They went up like it was full time in the grand final here in the newly renamed Norm Groven Grandstand. It started Jubilee. My goodness, there was a celebration. They've been screaming for an offside penalty from the Panthers. The diehards, they're still on their feet throwing haymakers.
Hey, she just saw herself on TV.
Nichols up there from that gentleman was throwing them.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm reenacting the thing. You didn't see it. Unless you're watching along.
Just outside the foot. The down man, minutes or thereabouts.
God, I'm trying to get the right lighting here.
Third play, just outside the 20.
The lighting is terrible tonight.
Right down the middle. Good carry there. Equally good stop by Yowen Coruscant. Now I'm up. The inside there for Sewer. Left-hand side, they were saying no, Blake. We go back that way, so we oblige you. So we'll play it here 10 away. On the Panthers line. Deep left hand side set. Hunt on that side. Goes to Sloan. Anthony Temple there for a moment. Although some of them.
Lots of swearing going on out there on the paddock.
Johnson, who was there to help him out. Last one by down the short side. Surely that was ad-lib from Moses and By. I think he would like that over once again. You're just trying to trick play down the short side. Not a bad place for them to turn the ball over.
Still 22 minutes to go though. There's plenty of action still left in this one. Oh, Fisher Harris is on the sideline. Okay. I understand these momentum shifts now. You can't underestimate the value of Fisher Harris to this team.
Comes out to Tago, right there by Mo, shift from the Panthers to help them out of their own 20. It's Luai. Goes to Crichton. Crichton now playing on the left wing, which are out of the game due to that lead problem. Here's Charlie Staines. Play here, Luai.
Luai with the kick on the last this time.
Ravalawa looking to the heavens.
Ooh, Ravalawa ducked under a... That could have been dangerous. All right, I've got to have a quick break. I'll be right back.
Just made sure that he didn't that time. Tell you what, he's standing in that tackle and he hits him front on. And it's a big collision. There are a couple of times now, and here's another penalty. Dragon doing a nice job of slowing things down and using up this time on the clock where they only have 12 on the field. They just compose themselves here. Jack Bird saying, take this moment, catch your breath. Ben Hart talking to Jack Bird about what they're going to work for towards the back end of this set. Grab one here, short-handed as they are at the moment. Close this gap to either 4 or 2. Plays Willow Rutt. Penalties back to 5 apiece. Ravalawa off the restart.
Penalties back to 5 apiece, I think I heard them say.
Shoulder there of Eisenhood. Still going. And the final 6 metres after contact. Good carry. On the right edge forward. The ball in the middle.
Oh, that's a big drop.
Getting there.
DeBellin with a big drop.
Miscommunication on the play. Turnover that is. And the Panthers, who take that very effectively, still going. Brings it back to almost the 40. What happened there, Steve?
Yeah, it just stops all momentum. Just bad hands again. Or it was that time they just tried to turn him back on the inside. Should have swallowed that.
All right, I think I fixed my camera issues. God damn. That was...
All momentum. They were starting to build.
Anyway. Live broadcasts, eh? Live broadcasts. But yes, that is much better. I'm looking a lot healthier. I was stuck on some sort of zombie mode, it would seem. Dropped ball by Tago. Dropped ball. We've still got 19 and a half minutes to go in this game. This game is far from over.
Mistakes like that, turning the ball over. Saints another chance. I like their chances once they get down there. The Panthers are going to be out of sorts here to start the second half.
It has not been a good scenario for the Panthers, that's for sure. Terrible scenario for my same game multis. God damn, really bad. I mean, really bad, really bad. Reevaluating where we're at. 32 points. There's no way that we can get the 6 leg now. Oh, that's a horrible drop ball. And the Panthers now have got a chance to ice this. They've got it. Oh, and he's dropped it, but no advantage. No advantage, so it'll still be Panthers feed. We just went knock on there. Panthers will get the ball back. But, yeah, the six-leg multi's gone. Forget about the six-leg multi. It's done. 32 points already. We needed this to stay under 40.5. And it might still stay under 40.5. It's just we didn't get our try scorers. That's all.
There is Zach Lomax. Inside 2 minutes remaining now. He'll make his way back towards the sideline to be ready to...
My only hope is that three-leg multi. Panthers on the line. Crichton and Ravalawa to score tries. 17 minutes left. There's still a chance for that to transpire. Panthers would need a couple of tries. Dragons can only really get one more try, and that needs to be Ravalawa. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think it's another stinker of a night on the multi front.
From the edge of the 20. It's O'Sullivan. Good ball. Timing is lovely.
Crichton, here he is. Go, mate. He's caught, and now he's out of play. And he lost the ball. He wants to challenge. May as well challenge it. Captain's challenge. He seems pretty confident that he didn't lose it.
Nice slick stuff down that left-hand side again from the Panthers. Good catch and pass. Moves up to the tackle.
The decision of knock on from Penrith.
Everyone's yelling at the referee.
Late in the piece, the ball came free. There.
He's still got the ball there.
Tackle was completed there. What happens from this point on?
Still got the ball. Oh, someone's punched it out. Whose hand is that? Someone has punched the ball free. We just need to establish whose hand that is. Oh, this could be the angle. There's a little bit of a rake. That's a little bit of a rake. Alex, ahoy there. Welcome along. I don't know if you can see the game or not, but yeah, we're just going through some replays for a potential strip here. It does, yeah, there we go. Confirmed. Successful challenge, Panthers. They could ice this game right now. Although there's still 16.5 minutes to go. As we saw the other night, well, the other night being last night, of course. 15 minutes is all you need to get yourself back into a game. If you're the Rabbitohs, anyway.
Kick the touch, kick back. 4 minutes out now.
But Panthers looking to ice this game here. It'd be great for me if Stephen Crichton gets a try.
Moments away from having 13 versus 13 once again, but there's still a man down.
They've come to his side. No chance. Crichton double teamed, one-on-one strip attempt by the Dragons, but unsuccessful. Jim T, ahoy there. Welcome along. Yeah, if anybody can't see the game but would like to, feel free to join my Intoxi HQ Discord. Isaiah Yo's gone up the middle. Okay, seriously, 15 minutes to go. Panthers are 2 meters out. Fourth tackle. They're swinging right with a horrible pass. Staines has knocked it backwards. The referee has called. Of course, the home crowd doesn't like it. But now Kickoff has lost it forward, and the Dragons have the ball back. And the Panthers have failed to ice the game. They really could have iced the game right there. That would have been all it if they scored there, I reckon. I mean, my multis, my same game multis are absolutely shot to pieces here, I think. Not looking good at all. Blocker Roach having a whinge about the play the ball area. Well, not a whinge, but because he doesn't have a horse in this race. That was a forward pass from dummy half. They got away with that. The Dragons. I've noticed that in recent times, and by recent times I mean like last season and the first round and a game and 3/4 of round 2, the number of forward passes from dummy half Dylan Edwards, great effort to get back into the field of play, maybe. I think that was held, personally. Dragons have just wrestled back momentum. Oh, he's happy. Old mate there's happy. We're going to look at it. I think he was held already. This should be a penalty to the Panthers as far as I'm concerned, but referee wants to have a look. He was held. Oh, they're challenging a knock-on. They're not even challenging what I thought they were challenging. The captain's challenge right now is for a... Well, they're offside. He's onside. No, he might be offside, actually.
Players on the inside in NRL Sloan.
I think we can leave that go, though. And he has touched it. That is a knock-on. That's a great captain's challenge.
There's a telltale bending of the fingers.
Yes, there is. He's touched that. 100%. Great captain's challenge. So we've gone from a dropout. No, yes. We've gone from a dropout, Panthers, to knock on by Dragons, scrum feed Panthers. Alex Lee, ahoy there. Dragon, how many players penalty off? Well, Zach Lomax got sent to the sin bin, but he's back on the field now. It was actually him that just knocked the ball on.
Inside 14 minutes remaining. Game number 1 tonight, right here. Friday Night Footy on Fox League. Roosters and the Seagulls. SCG. A lot of game time still left here. Perhaps a few more twists and turns.
I'm really surprised by the closeness of this game, to be perfectly honest. I shouldn't be, because everything's been close this season so far. Well, for the most part.
Last week, and Kenny came on for 13 minutes before he came back to the finale carousel. He's going to play the entire game out there tonight with Kenny.
But I'd actually written the Dragons off this season. I really had. I didn't think they were going to be any threat at all. But they're running 2012 with 12 minutes to go against the reigning premiers. Ravalawa's just dropped the ball, and there's a penalty, Dragons. 2-on-1 strip is the call. I thought he just dropped the ball cold. Captain's challenge, why not? Challenge it. Challenge it, why not? Go up. Ahoy there, Immortal Brad. I'm watching it through KO.
Just the sneaky one where he was on the spot. Big calls right tonight here. No controversy.
If anyone happens to have Discord, feel free to join the watch party on my Discord channel. I am sharing the game over there live. Keep that on the down low, though. I share my screen over there to subscribers of the channel. 6 again here for the Dragons. 6 more. 10 minutes to go. This game has gone down to the wire. Again, I've said this a lot this season so far in all the videos. I'm surprised by some of the score lines.
Football there. One more point. Outside the Panthers 10.
Really surprised.
Coruscant wraps him.
Mr. Ed, ahoy, peace.
Time for the half to show what they can do on this play. Here is and by.
Oh, it's over the sideline. They tried the tap on. They tried to get a little bit too cheeky.
Put that down to Crichton too, putting pressure on. We know what a good ball player he
Over
is.
the sideline it goes. Panthers ball. How are you doing there, Mr. Ed? We're watching some sports ball at the moment, mate.
They're right on time.
Some sports ball.
Rudy's game at the end of the play. The Saints have had plenty of chances. They had some nice moments.
You may have heard of it, the National Rugby League here in Australia.
Chance there attack. They'd love to grab something there. A repeat set if they could with a
Joel Saxelby. Zach Lomax got barged. Stupid sin bin.
Staines will play it here. I'm sort of the halfway line. Dead roots.
I don't remember Zach Lomax's sin binning, to be perfectly honest.
Coruscant. Up through the middle.
I have a tendency to not pay attention, though.
The outside bit of us. I love the Panthers.
Sports ball, real name, Mr. Ed's dead. Yeah. It's like you would know American football, obviously, the NFL, American football, gridiron as we call it over here, because we can't really call it American football, can we? Well, we could, but it would be ridiculous. Gridiron. Oh, whoa, 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 Mr. Ed's dead. You'll be going to a concert on the 19th. Elton John. Sir
Bradley,
Elton John.
of course, last week. Well, then,
Sir Elton John.
and that loss to Newcastle at the SCG by the
That's cool. You know, my name is Dan Intox. You know what my favorite...
return.
You can probably guess now. I basically just gave it away in the setup.
That'll be a crack
Do you know what my favorite Elton John song is?
behind Tago. Does very well, though. The young sitter rounding up Lomax. Unknown.
Oh, Mr. Ed's dead. Okay, you know rugby.
Lomax was back on time.
Okay, so this is
Test of it with Edwards, but he's up.
the rugby that
Edwards put under all sorts of
the proper rugby. Oh, Kickout's knocked the ball on. Kickout has knocked the ball on with 8 minutes to go, right in front of his own goalpost, like 5 meters out, 10 meters out.
2 tries in the opening half. A second hand there from Unknown. I don't know that Hunt was playing at it. I think it was just lost.
Big moment, big moment.
From Billy Kickout and the Dragons get a do-over. Got some courage, hasn't he? Ben Hunt, the captain of the Dragons.
That was a big moment to knock the ball on.
He loses the footy. 10 metres out, the Dragons. They're trying here to give us a grandstand finish.
Dragons swinging left.
It's soon. Just outside the 10. Eventually, there was a Sullivan. That's a precious second. Molo. Comes the line. That right-hand side for the moment. The Bill takes another carry. It's taking a long time to get ready.
Jeez, did he just say 6 again?
Now they're there.
No, he didn't.
Not much doing against this Panthers defensive line, which is important. And the NRL quite obvious. And by now at first receiver, he's Hunt. Finds a Lomax has to wait for it. Can't beat the Panthers when you've got to wait for it in an attack like that. Last play here for the Dragons.
Last play, Dragons.
Comes back to the middle.
Oh, what were they doing a forward hit up for?
Sideways, if not backwards. Taken there by Ramsey. A second kick. Birds there.
This is all very scrappy from the Dragons. 5th tackle,
Now
20 meters out from the opposition line. It's you know what? It's worked out all right for them. Bloody hell. It's worked out all right for them. They've now got a set restart. Unbelievable. 5th tackle, 20 meters out from the opposition line, and they're doing a forward hit up, and then I think he's realized, holy crap, it's the 5th, and I shouldn't have the ball. And he's offloaded it to Ben Hunt, who is under pressure, skewed off the side of the boot, has gone all the way over to the sideline. They've come all the way back to the other side, dribble the ball into the end goal, and get a set restart out of all that. Unbelievable. But that's the last thing you want on the fifth tackle, is one of your forwards barging the ball up. Immortal Brad, you are watching the Discord. Nice. Is it actually working? I can't confirm that it... well, actually, I can confirm that it's working for some people.
I'll begin just outside the 30.
But yes, anyways, Mr. Ed's dead. Rugby. All Blacks. That's my sport. This is a pretty close approximation to that. What we're watching tonight. Pretty close approximation to the rugby union. But yeah, there are different... I could deep dive into the differences between the rugbies, but I won't, because there's like 5 minutes to go, and this game is very tense. So I probably need to concentrate. Probably.
Just the contact initially there as he caught Sorenson's chest there.
Yeah, so there's rugby union, there's rugby league. And there are some subtle differences between them, but those subtle differences are what make the games the game, if that makes sense. So, oh, we've got timeout, injury surveillance. If we've got timeout, I'm going to have a timeout too. I'll be right back.
The doctor in the bunker has been asked to be removed from the game. So he has rolled the dice, Jack Bird. Was there gamesmanship there on his part to try and stay down and get a penalty? It's worked against him, because now the bunker has said you have to come from the field after being unable to regain your feet. Look, they've all had a look at it too, and that's one of the stipulations now. You could say, though, if he stayed down as a result of the contact with a knee from an opposing player, was there an issue there for Dylan Edwards? So Jack Bird comes from the field, watch it again, that right knee coming around and making contact there. If he's forced from the field, they're happy with that contact. Boy, the Dragons fans would argue a very strong case right there as to how that all played out. Here is Mola.
Oh, I'm back. What did I miss? Anything? Nothing. Great. Dragons still on the attack. Well, I did. I missed... Oh, did I miss those tackles? I don't know. Anyways, it's the last tackle. Ben Hunt is playing the ball, so who's going to kick? Oh, knock on. Panthers got the ball. Isaiah Yo is away. Look at the pace. He had to get chased down by Ravalawa. My multis are shot to pieces. God damn it. I'm really unhappy about that. I thought tonight was a really big chance for a huge, huge payout. I'm so devastated. Absolutely devastated.
From the Dragons, the pass is too hard.
I'm not even in with a chance of the 3-leg multi at the moment. It's all shot to pieces. Dylan Edwards with a knock on. They're not happy. This has not been the Panthers of last week.
Still 4 minutes plus remaining in this game.
Or
more than enough time to score 2 tries.
Or the other way to look at this.
I think it's a long time since you've seen the Panthers. I mean, the scoreline was 20-6 at half time. They haven't.
The other way to look at this, really, are the Dragons just... Are they the real deal this year? I would have thought no, personally.
Games never really got going in the second half. There is time for them, but they'll have to score, I would imagine.
Mr. Edstead, you know what it's like to be a Vikings fan. 5 losses at the Super Bowl. Okay, that's pretty hardcore. Hang on. Does my soundboard work?
You're not hardcore.
It does.
Unless you live hardcore.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. So basically the sport that I'm watching tonight, Mr. Edstead, my team. Oh my God, what an offload. The Dragons are in with a chance still. He was held. He's got to go back. This game's not over yet. Oh. They're getting the offloads away now, the Dragons. That's the key. It's a try for Zach Lomax. I had Zach Lomax as a try scorer last week. Son of a bitch scores a try this week. He couldn't have got one last week. Oh, my multis have been shot to pieces this season so far. Shot to pieces. Unbelievable. 20 points to 16. 3 minutes to go. We are in for another grandstand finish. But I'll tell you what, Mr. Edstead, this sport that I'm watching tonight, that you're kindly joining me for, just talking about the Vikings. Vikings, 5 losses at the Super Bowl. I can kind of understand. Not to that extent, but I can kind of understand because the team that I support in this sport, they took 50 years. Now, I'm obviously not 50 years old. I'm just throwing that. I would like to throw that out there. I'm not 50 years old. But the point is, my entire life, I had lived my entire life up until that 50th year of the club, and they hadn't won. They finally broke through and won, and then they've been terrible ever since that. But, you know, they finally won, and he's missed the conversion, so we are at 20 points to 16. 2.5 minutes to go. We are in for a humdinger of a finish.
20 points to 16. Time off inside the final 5 after a try is scored. 2:27 on the clock. Watch it again.
What a crazy finish. They started getting the offloads away. I don't think the Dragons were even trying to offload earlier in the night. And now, throwing offloads left, right, and center. Mr. Edstead, you're watching this and the BattleBots Championships. Nice. BattleBots.
In recent seasons, they've won just 6 of their last 18. They've got a chance tonight. It is now 3 tries.
2.5 minutes to go. What's that about? 1 or 2 more sets for the Dragons? Maybe. They're making good yardage. They could be in with a chance. Hey, Lara! You came in to see the finish of the game, huh? I'm curious to see what's happening. With 2 minutes to go. Last tackle, so a long way out. They can still put up a challenging kick here on the last. They need a better ball than that, though. Oh, they've not even kicked it. They've decided to run. And Ravalawa has knocked it on. He's been kept quiet tonight. They've done that well, the Panthers. Trying to say that's a late tackle. Bollocks. It's a late tackle. He's called it a late tackle. They're going to give a penalty to the Dragons.
Last week, a second crack at it. Edwards was there and cover anyway. A lot of work to do. Had he come up with
No, they're not. Okay. I was going to say. Oh, they did give a penalty for a late tackle. The world has gone stark raving mad, I tell you.
Ben Hunt. Shoulder charge there.
I'm not sure about that, but hey, look. Interesting calls go every which way. Bad calls go each and every way, every game, so can't complain about it too much. It just happened to be at a really bad time if you're a Panthers supporter. All my multis are shot to pieces, so I'm not going to win any money tonight, so I don't care anymore. Basically, that's where I'm at. I don't care. Can't win any money anymore. My bets have been lost. That's going to be a penalty as well, and someone's going to the bin here. That was more of a shoulder charge than the last one. If the last one was a shoulder charge, if that's what the penalty was for, then that's a shoulder charge too. It wasn't a shoulder charge. Don't get me wrong. I've got no problem with it at all. I'm just saying if the last one was a penalty, that was definitely a penalty and a send-off. That's all I'm saying. 2 seconds to go, and it's all over. We're not even going to pack the scrum. We're not even packing down. Oh, the boos in the crowd. The crowd, they're not happy.
The Dragons pushing the Panthers right to the end with Penrith 20-16 winners.
20 points to 16. Well, I got that horribly wrong. In every possible way. Every possible way. I got that horribly wrong. The Panthers didn't even cover the line. Actually, the under, I got the under 40.5 points, I'm pretty sure. I might have got that part right.
Notorious for their slow starts.
But I definitely,
Last 4 times they've started 0-2, they've gone on to make
definitely
won't be any panic there.
faulted.
Mick Ennis, as I say hello to
All
you.
right.
They have a statement game here. They were rather by a rampant Penrith last week, and again.
Gonna update my stuff. Let's see. I wonder what bets I can put in. I need to update the stuff quickly. So we need to switch over because there's another game coming up. So we need to switch games.
It's a bit of good old-fashioned ticker.
Sydney City
Conditions are going to get a little wet as we understand.
versus Manly. I don't think I'm going to get any bets on because it's kicking off very, very shortly. All right, so
Sean Kempy comes into the starting side. He tried to
Roosters
on the bench last week. Top 7
versus
being left out of the 17.
Sea Eagles.
Coming off an ACL, first game in 12 months for him. His season ended in round 2 last year as Manly make their way.
I don't think I'm going to get any bets on. I need something on just to make it interesting.
And there was a bit of ferocity about him last week. Couldn't quite turn things around for.
I wasn't really anticipating watching this game, but
Yeah, he loves it through the middle.
let's see. Quick.
James Tedesco wanted battle.
Quick.
It is tonight.
Let's have a look at sports bet. What have we got?
Genuine superstars of our game.
Roosters, Manly.
Tedesco up against the
Same game multi. What have we got? Popular, Tupo, Boyovich, Tedesco, Saab. Do it. Come on. Oh God, I'm not gonna get it on time. Come on. Just throw it on. I'm racing. No! Come on. Quick. This has been the highlight of the whole stream so far. Me trying to get a bet on before they kick off. Quick. Go away! Something just popped up on the screen in front of me. Come on. No! I didn't get it on in time. Ah. Too slow. No go. Anyways, it doesn't matter because those weren't even my choices. But then again, because of the fact that they weren't my choices, I probably would have won. How about that? Probably would have won the goddamn bet had I got it on. Unreal. So anyways, yeah, I've got no bets on this game, so that over there is just going to have to stay closed.
Blue, red, and white. A nice conservative set there from the Roosters, and there we see the Roosters down towards
So the Roosters take on Manly. In a game, both teams will be keen to get back on track. Yeah. All right, so that's just covered that. I've just got to update all my stuff now because I wasn't really planning on watching this second game, but you know, since everybody's here,
Roosters on top in these
no, it actually
sets in terms of field position is Sam Walker, left foot step. Almost slipped by Harper on the Kalatu there to close it down. But it's looking on the south side. That's great from the Roosters. Doubling up.
so it'll be interesting to see who's going to win this game.
Tedesco, 20 metres there. And that's out going out. On tackle number 4 up to the 20. Got a single line right game up. As it comes back to Walker. Little work. What's that?
Oh my goodness. Roosters over already. I hope he tipped the Roosters, in all honesty. Have we tipped the Roosters?
Early in the set, running the footy down the short side. This time just skipping wide back. Straight off that left foot. Oh, just completely cut off.
Who tipped the Roosters? Because
To the outside to drag in. Sells it with his eye.
what a start.
Straight off the left foot. Beats Kepi, gets the arm around the corner. And Hutchison, his first run of the night, just pushed him through the middle. He picks up a try for the Roosters. And really good signs there. Sam Walker last week. Their pack, their outside backs were just simply out enthused.
4-0 Roosters.
Too aggressive.
I haven't even got my stuff together yet. You know what I mean?
He's gone looking for the contest.
I'm not even sorted out yet. I was too late getting a bet on.
So Drew Hutchison at the finish there. But Sam Walker, 21 tries since last year, and won a game and gets one here with a delightful step. And the signs are good for the Roosters. Manly have
Signs are good for the Roosters, they say. Really? Jeez.
it's good to get ugly unless
Pretty good. I mean, pretty insane start.
6-0 to the Roosters.
6-0 Roosters so early in the piece.
Kicking is a concern for the Roosters, but not when they're that close.
Commentators just saying the goal kicking is a concern for the Roosters. I'm wondering why.
Sam Walker accelerated to drag Ola Kalatu towards him, knowing full well that he wanted to beat him back on the inside. Conditions getting a little.
What an amazing start. I don't know if I would have had any of this in my multi in the last game just got torn to pieces. It really did. So
And this time he pushed us.
yeah, I don't even know anymore, to be perfectly honest.
To the sideline and say hello to Matt Russell.
G'day, Dan. It is dry for the time being. Yes, some rain sweeping through Pogwell. It might just lick us, but right now, temperature in the mid-20s. Beautiful, still night, rugby league. The forwards have spoken all week about physicality, but for many, it's the two men at the back who dominated this matchup last season.
Hey, Lara. Tommy Turbo.
Against the Seagulls. I wonder which number one dominates tonight.
Yeah, last year they were two Titans dished out as Supernoa is put on his back. Roosters in around the last. Manly knocked the Roosters out in the finals with a similar thumping, but the site's very different. There's Walker. He kicks it straight down the throat here. Richard Boyovich, who seems to have shaken off that knock. And Garrett going nowhere. So in that round one place, Manly were weakened, and the finals, obviously, the Roosters had a stack of players out. Tonight, they're both close to full strength. See there,
Two full-strength teams, they reckon.
there's a real difference.
Hey, Lara.
5 minutes in terms of the intensity in which one side's playing at. This will help the Manly side that are really struggling to get out from their own end in the early stages of this game. But the Roosters are a far more physical side than the side that ran out here last week. There's been a real shift in attitude defensively. Now we'll see what Manly have an attack their first venture into Roosters territory. And the halfback runs the ball off the tack. They're at sea at the moment, Manly.
Manly looking very weak again.
Look for 1-2. His second run. Looks sharp with his first. As now Jake Trebojevic out the back. Holds it
Their
in.
second week in a row. But things aren't looking very good for them.
Tackle. Jake Trebojevic down the middle. He goes. That's the 30-metre line where he'll play. What's the truck coming in?
Oh, break.
Well, out of nowhere, Manly on the 10. Last tackle. Jerry Evans coming back to the middle. Oh, forward for a split second. Thought he was going to take it.
No, Kieran Foran. Not happening, mate.
Sit there, look to be going nowhere. Then all of a sudden, a sharp dart from Croker out of dummy half. They need more than that.
So let's have a look at what's happening. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm just, yeah.
Takes a lot of pressure off forward and Jerry.
I'm setting up what I can set up. Penalty Roosters.
Croker, he obviously caught the Roosters by surprise, but now Manly give away a penalty to, it just gets him to touch. I think it's a wonderful kick. But look at the Roosters are starting already inside Manly territory. Just keep an eye on Victor Radley at the moment. Just watch his ball play and the amount of time he gives his halves. Just watch how deep he goes into the defensive line with the footy in two hands. Kiri distributing for Tapayaho. Put on his back. Wakawatu last appeal off. Radley, the line. Kiri.
Victor Radley, is he going to stay? Good chip. Chasing through Tedesco. Set restart. The Roosters are looking slick. A lot better than last week. But then they would have to look better than last week, wouldn't they? They couldn't be worse than last week, let's face it. Couldn't possibly be worse. Yeah, so sorry, apologies, chat rooms. I'll be back with you momentarily.
Test here for the Seagulls.
Hey, Lara. That's your ball, isn't it? That's your football.
Turning from an ACL, his second game back to
That's your football, huh?
just in the dummy half. Kiri on the left with Walker. Then it goes up to the net.
Oh my goodness. They're looking. Manly could be in trouble here. I mean,
Typically,
I've said that a lot this weekend, and it's quite often transpired to not be true, but
back to the left.
oh no. Oh no. This could be a massacre.
They're seeing the Roosters down their left-hand side with a
Wow.
And again, it's Olakuatu struggling to get back into the defensive line. Jerry Evans and Harper, who had a tough night out at Penrith last week, under the blowtorch.
10 points to nil.
Tupa
Looking pretty good for looking pretty good for the Roosters.
And one of the great finishes in our game, Daniel Tupou. He came in tonight. He loves his record.